Here's a little trick to make your quilting life easier. All right, I'm gonna tell you a little quilting story for those of you that have to learn the hard way like I do. So when I was a new quilter and I was following people on Instagram, because I'm like, oh my gosh, they have gorgeous stuff. I have to learn how to quilt like that, right? There was a quilter that was showing a bunch of her quilts that she had like professionally photographed, or like someone was coming over to photograph them, whatever. They're beautiful quilts. And she said something in her post on Instagram about how she was running late. She didn't have time to get the binding totally on before the photographer got there. And so she had glued her binding on, and she was like, glue binding for the win. What? You put glue on your gorgeous quilt, and I know how long they take to make. Even as a new quilter, I know how long it takes. Why would you ruin it? Little did I know, that's what a lot of people do. It's really common. So just basic white Elmer's glue, schoolhouse glue, is water soluble and it washes out and it doesn't damage your quilt. And you can buy products that are specifically for quilts and for gluing your quilt binding on. So for years, I just kept on thinking like, those people are crazy. I'm not ruining this gorgeous quilt that took me months to make with some glue. And then I learned better, and now I do it all the time. So here's how you can make your life a little bit easier on yourself. So sew your binding onto the back side or front side, whatever you're gonna do. Sew it on first. And then use your iron to press it flat all the way around like this. And then you're gonna flip your quilt over and you're gonna be able to pull it over like this, just like you would normally sew right here, right? And then you're gonna put a little dab of glue all along here. This is what I use, by the way, but you can use just basic Elmer's glue. Fold that baby over and iron it down. Dry iron, no steam. Okay, and then check this out. It's glued on there. It's gonna stay on there as you start sewing it. You see that mitered corner? That's gonna stay exactly like that as I go sewing. It's glued down. It's not going anywhere.